There is an ocean of everything you want: success, power, and the most satisfying relationships. It's all available and waiting for you. This is The Zone of Action with your host, Gerald Action Jackson.
Today, the subject of this podcast is finding your match. Finding your match, why partners with potential create the wealthiest futures. There's an often perpetuated myth that many people hold close. The idea that in order to achieve financial success, they must find a partner who is already wealthy or established. This myth creates unrealistic expectations and keeps many in an endless cycle of waiting for the perfect financially secure partner to appear. The reality is that the majority of millionaires and financially stable individuals didn't start out with wealth in their lives. Instead, they grew together with a partner who shared their vision, put in the hard work, and supported one another along the way. In fact, the idea of finding a partner who is already wealthy is akin to searching for a unicorn. It's a rarity, and even if it happens, it's not the foundation of most successful relationships. Instead, it's essential to embrace a shift in perspective. The key to a prosperous life is not necessarily finding someone who already has everything, but finding someone with the potential to grow with you. The realities of millionaires and their relationships. Let's start by addressing an important fact. Most millionaires are already in long-term relationships or are married. They're not actively seeking a partner, especially not someone who is looking to take from them financially. Successful individuals, those who've reached the heights of financial stability, often look for partners who can share in their vision, contribute to their mutual goals, and bring value to the relationship beyond wealth. They aren't simply focused on someone's bank account, but rather the mindset and ambition that partner brings to the table. We often hear that wealthy individuals are exclusive or seek only the elite. But the truth is, many of them are already happily partnered or married. The reality is that those who are seeking a partner are often looking for someone with vision, drive, and potential, someone who isn't already financially established, but has the ambition and tenacity to build something together. This is because success in life and business often comes down to shared goals and the ability to work together. Wealthy individuals recognize the value in being with someone who can communicate openly, share expectations, and build a future together, not someone who is already there. The truth is, if you're looking to partner with someone who's already wealthy and established, you're entering a very narrow field. The vast majority of successful individuals reach their status through collaboration, hard work, and growth alongside a supportive partner. It's not about finding someone at the finish line. It's about building the path together. Why potential is key. The idea of finding a partner who is already wealthy is ingrained in the minds of many. It's almost as if we've been conditioned to believe that the most important trait a potential partner can possess is a bank account filled with money. However, the reality is that potential often holds far more value than an established financial status. People with potential are often the most valuable partners you can find because they're willing to put in the work, grow with you, and support your shared vision. When it comes to choosing a life partner, those who have found long-term financial success typically emphasize the importance of vision and ambition. Instead of looking for someone who is already financially established, they look for someone who has the potential to grow with them. Wealthy individuals often recognize that someone with determination, a clear vision, And a willingness to build is far more valuable than a person who is simply coasting on what they have. The beauty of potential is that it represents growth. It represents the journey ahead. It means that the person you're with is invested in building something substantial over time, just like you. This type of partnership is about more than just money. It's about a shared commitment to growth, shared experiences, and supporting each other through life's challenges. As you work together toward common goals, the wealth you accumulate is a byproduct of your collaboration and commitment to each other. So, when choosing a partner, consider potential over financial status. Wealth can come, but true success is about the journey and the ability to grow and evolve as a team. The myth of disqualifying partners with children, a myth that's often perpetuated by relationship gurus, is that individuals with children from previous relationships are less desirable or less likely to find a partner who's interested in building a prosperous life. This is another narrative that needs to be debunked. There's an unfounded belief that wealthy, successful individuals won't want to partner with someone who has children from a previous relationship because they perceive it as baggage or a complication. However, this is not the norm. In fact, many successful individuals value family life and recognize the importance of a strong partnership regardless of whether children are involved. People with vision and ambition tend to be more focused on finding someone who aligns with their values, life goals, and mindset. They aren't concerned with whether or not their potential partner has children from a past relationship. The right partner is someone who can offer stability, emotional support, and mutual growth, not someone who fits a particular mold or meets a list of arbitrary qualifications. Successful individuals with a positive mental attitude understand that life is about growth, both personally and as a team. If a person has children, it's just another aspect of their life's journey, not something to be judged or used to disqualify them. The truth is, successful individuals understand the value of building a blended family or partnering with someone who may have a different life experience. What matters is alignment in vision, shared values, and mutual respect, not whether or not there are children involved. Real life examples of successful partnerships. To illustrate how valuable potential and shared vision can be, let's explore some real-life examples of couples who built wealth and success together, starting with little more than a vision and shared commitment. One such example is Bill and Melinda Gates. Before they were a household name, both Bill and Melinda shared a vision for technology and philanthropy. Bill Gates didn't find a partner who was already wealthy and established. Instead, he partnered with someone who had a shared vision and the drive to contribute to that vision. Together, they built one of the most successful tech companies in history, and after their marriage, went on to become world leaders in philanthropy. Their wealth didn't come from one person having it all, but from both individuals working toward shared goals. Another example is Barbara and Dan Hunt, who co-founded the successful online learning platform, The Hunt Group. They both came from different backgrounds, but shared a vision for success and the determination to work hard toward that vision. Over time, they grew together, built a prosperous business, and achieved success in their respective fields. The key to their success wasn't that, one partner was already wealthy. It was that they both had the potential to make things happen together. These examples serve as reminders that successful partnerships are built on shared vision, communication, and the willingness to grow together. The wealth came as a result of the work they put in, not because they found someone already established. The role of a positive mental attitude and vision. One of the most crucial aspects of building success with a partner is maintaining a positive mental attitude and a clear vision for your future. Successful people understand that having a positive mindset can attract others with similar goals and attitudes. A positive outlook is not only about facing challenges with a sense of hope and optimism, it's about actively seeking out and building relationships with people who share your values and your drive. Wealthy individuals are attracted to people who exude positivity, professionalism, and determination. They are drawn to those who are already on their own journey of success, who have a vision for their future, and who are open to the idea of building something together. A positive mental attitude means seeing opportunities and challenges, focusing on long-term goals, and remaining motivated to work toward them. When you maintain a positive mindset, you begin to attract people who share your energy, enthusiasm, and ambition. The key is to look for a partner who shares your drive, not someone who is already at the top of the mountain. Success, after all, is not a solo journey. It's one that's made easier and more fulfilling with the support of a like-minded partner. The myth of needing to find someone who is already wealthy is one that perpetuates unrealistic expectations and keeps many people in an endless loop of disappointment. In reality, the vast majority of millionaires and successful individuals didn't get to where they are by finding a partner who was already established. They grew together, built together, and supported each other along the way. The key to a prosperous partnership is not about finding someone who has already reached financial success, but about partnering with someone who has the potential, vision, and drive to build a future together. As you look for a partner, focus less on their bank account and more on their mindset, potential, and ability to work with you toward shared goals. A successful partnership is built on shared values, effective communication, and a mutual commitment to growth. Let go of the myth that you need someone who's already established and embrace the idea that success and wealth are best achieved as a team. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, JEROLDJAX, on Facebook, Gerald Action Jackson, and Zone of Action. Check out the website, GeraldJackson.com. Happiness starts with you, not with your relationship, not with your job, not with your money, but with you in the zone of action.